way. I would love to just take straight from the coast all the way through to the mountains. I would love to do that sometime. You know, there's one section though of Highway 64 that you can't take a camper on. You have to take an alternate route around one part of 64 because you would not want to take a camper through those mountains. There is this one part where there is no guardrail. You're riding right next to a cliff and very curvy roads. I don't recommend that one for a camper anytime. Well, we just stopped at this truck stop to get some breakfast, and the line took a lot longer than we wanted to, so we were in a hurry to get out of here. Well, we can finally say we're in the coastal area. We've got about 15 more miles to get to Roanoke Island.
The dog is anxious. It's been a good ride now, just a long one.
We started out way too late. I wanted to be here a lot earlier, but things happen. Look at this.
What you see?
This is beautiful.
Extremely nice dog area. And you can see the kids' playground in the background. And there's Oscar, who is enjoying being off his leash after 5 hours in the car. And look at all these pretty beach houses and the pond. Just beautiful. This is the inn from the movie Nights at Rodanthe. I had to come find it.
She had to come find it. She found it. And there it is. We finally made it to the beach.
This is beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Super quiet place. They finally made it.
I get to break in my Father's Day present, my early Father's Day present from Lisa. She got me a George Foreman outdoor grill. And it's electric, so we don't use any propane or gas, or we have to use charcoal or anything like that. So when we're plugged in, we just plug it in. I got it. They're far from being done.
We wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about where we're staying. It's a park called Camp Hatteras. We found it online, and it's gotten some really good feedback from people that we do know that have stayed here before. Super nice place. One of the most dog-friendly places I think we've ever seen. Dogs everywhere. Lots of bikes. There's lots of places around here to go that you can walk or bike to.
That's right. There's a Dairy Queen that's like right down the road. You can bike to that. In one direction, there's Kitty Hawk Kites. We got to see that. In the other direction, just a quick bike ride away. And this particular campground is the only one that I've seen so far that spans all the way across the island, where you get views from the sound side as well as the ocean side. So you can be watching the moon rise on one side while you're watching the sunset on the other.
The only thing that I would say that is a little bit of a pain just in this part of the Outer Banks in general is that there's one road in and one road out. So it can get a little hairy getting in and out. But we've seen a lot of people that just literally stop to let you out when they see that you're big and you're trying to get in or out.
Yeah, if you're coming here during the peak season, it's probably a good idea to turn right to turn left. It's very hard to cross both lines of traffic to turn left. You might have to turn right and then find a place to turn around to turn left. That's what I did a few times, and it worked out rather than sitting there and waiting forever.
Right. And I would just say very positively about this part. It's got an indoor and outdoor pool, so you don't see that everywhere. It's got its own beach access. It's got a boardwalk on the sound side. It has a little conference room. Very super nice, and the staff here have just been amazing.
Yeah, some of the nicest people here. And like she said, very dog friendly. I think there was like 200 different dogs there.
Oh my gosh.
That's what the staff said. They said they had like 200 dogs there in the park.
And they even had a dog park. But there was a place to play cornhole. They had a playground. Just different things. It was super nice.
Yeah, and you're about 30 minutes from the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, and you're about 45 minutes from Nag's Head. So it's right in the middle of everything. It's a great place to stay.
So we highly recommend Camp Hatteras. We have really enjoyed it so far. So we're looking forward to seeing what the next day brings.
Okay, I wanted to show you this map of the campground. Like I said, this is the only campground that I've seen so far that spans all the way across the island. This side over here is where the beach access is, and this side over here, which is the side, is where the sound side is. Now these sites over here are a lot cheaper because I guess these over here are the coveted ones, the ones that are right next to the ocean. But these cost more, and we prefer the sound side because it's a lot quieter of a place. You do get access to all the amenities that are over here as well. It's for instance, if you're all the way over here at the ocean side, you still have just as much to walk to get to the pool as if you were over here on the sound side. The only difference is you don't have to cross Highway 12. which is no big deal. I mean, you're in a crosswalk, they'll let you across. But you've got less to walk to the pool if you're over here on the sound side. Plus, you get great views of the sunset and everything. It was so beautiful over here on the sound side. It's a very quiet place. They're cheaper and everything. Whereas if you're over here, you're going to pay a lot more for these sites, but you still have just as far to walk to get to the pool or the lounge area or the office or the store or anything like that that you need to do. Another thing is that if you are over here on the sound side and you do want to go to the beach, you can drive your car over there and park right here with your parking pass right at the beach access, so you don't have to walk all this way to the ocean. If you want to go to the beach, you can drive over there, park your car right there, and then go have your day at the beach and then drive back to your campsite. I prefer that. I think that's a much better idea. So that's why we chose to stay on the sound side, which is what I recommend. If you like the beach access, I'm telling you, you do get some prime sites over there. And look, they have all this area in between that is, you know, running place for your dog or your kids or whatever. You have all of that. But we just decided to try the sound side, and we really enjoyed it. It was really good.